Okay, I'm making this video for other boat owners that live paycheck to paycheck. I have a Mercury 150 horse outboard motor, and I replaced the impeller on it 2 times, and still it wouldn't piss out the way it's supposed to piss out. You know what I'm talking about. And I couldn't figure out for the life of me what was going on with it. I called dealerships and all they say is bring it in, yeah, it's going to cost you $1,200 to do all of it and shit like that and whatever. Long story short. A lot of your kits, they come with this, which let me see if I do this right. Go on top of this and then your tube slides in there. Well, if you have a Mercury, your tube is a lot smaller than this diameter. So your water is just pissing out of the top. Okay? So what I decided to do was take the tube itself that came out of it, just pushed it out of the motor, just push it up through the top of it, and I put it down in there like this. Let me turn this around here. Push it down in there like that. Okay? Put a little grease on it, twist and push. So it fits in there pretty good. Oops. So it fits in there pretty good. Okay? So what I decided to do, as you already just thought of, I went out and got me a full length piece. Okay? So what I'm going to do is put the lower unit back in to the transom and measure and see how long it goes. And then I'm going to cut it just a little bit shorter because it fits up inside of there. That's just a gasket, but it's a hard rubber gasket, and it kind of pushes down. When you put the top of the block on it, it kind of pushes it down into place. So hang on, let me see how it goes. All right, I'm back. Now, as you guys can see, I'm doing a complete rebuild on my motor, because I have to. I blew one of the O-rings. It scarred up the cylinder wall, but I went to Harbor Freight and got me a honing tool, and it cleaned it up beautiful. So it's all real good. So you're not going to be going to this extent, but the same thing follows. You can grab the tube from up inside here, okay? And there's no bolt holding it in, no nothing. If you put a pair of channel locks on it or some vice grips on there, you'll be able to pull it down. And you're going to be pulling it out of this gasket right here. And the gasket ain't going to go anywhere because you can see how it fits right in there like that, solid. So that's going to stay where it's at, okay? As far as length, you just get the best measurement you can. I'll try to come back and say the measurement that I had to use for it. But for what I'm doing for this purpose here, as you can tell, I really suck at videos. For this purpose here, I'm going to take that out and slide my tube all the way down inside of there and see where she lines up. Okay? Put a little grease on here. Whoops, a little too much grease on here. Okay, one-handed. And as you can see, she slides right down inside of there. Now, for lining it up, you'll get a feel of it, because you'll feel rubber. You can feel I'm sliding off the side of it right now. It's still not there. Hold on a sec. Okay, what I did is I just cut it down so I could get it in there. It was a little bit of playing around, not much. You'll get the feel of it. Once you feel the resistance of the rubber instead of hard steel sliding off the side of it, you know you got it there. So that's basically the depth that I need to go. One-handed again. I don't have my mallet with me, but we're just going to give it a little bit of tap. Make sure nothing shit falls down inside of there. Okay, as you can see, I got some copper shavings in there or something. I'm going to have to clean all that out. But at least now I know how long it needs to be. So you also got to keep in the factor, again, lousy video. you got to figure where that's going to end up. So you figure it's pretty much just to the top of that. If you go to the top of that, I think you'll be just fine. What I'll do is I'll hit you back up in a few seconds. Okay, I measured it up, and well, I pull it back out, cleaned it up, and cut it the length. It was 18 and 9/16 long. I'll show you. Okay, just went just a little bit shorter than what I needed because I'm going through the top. Okay, and I got it to fit down inside of there. Let's see if I can find the hole again. Hold on a sec. All right, it took me 5 minutes, but I got it. So, like I said before, you're probably not going to be going to this extent, so you can do it from the backside, measure to the backside until your transom fits up pretty good. It snugs in there pretty good. And what I did here is that I'm just going to put the seal back on it. Tap it down a little bit. Oop. Okay, now it's nice and flush, and I have a solid pipe going all the way from my water pump all the way up to the block. Solid all the way through. There's going to be no leakage whatsoever coming out of it whatsoever. If you have any questions, get a hold of me somehow. Like I said, I'm new at this shit. I'm just trying to help people out. Good luck.